What's up guys, I am John Robert Ortiz from BSCE 3D, and for today's video we're going to talk about the topic from dynamics of rigid body, specifically the rotational motion. So we have the example number 1. A wheel is rotating freely at 1800 RPM clockwise. It is subjected to a variable counterclockwise torque which is first applied at time which is equals to 0. The torque produces a counterclockwise angular acceleration which is equals to 40 rad per second squared, where t is the time in the seconds during which the torque is applied. So A, calculate the time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise speed to 900 RPM. So first step, sa letter A muna tayo, we have to find the time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise speed to 900 RPM. So first, kunin muna natin itong given, yung 1,800 revolution per minute, 1,800 revolution per minute to be converted into rad per second. So simply, multiply by 1 minute over 60 seconds and multiplied by 2 pi rad over 1 revolution. So, complete sa calcio, ang makukuha natin is negative 60 rad pi rad per second. So after the conversion, we have to use the formula alpha is equals to derivatives of omega over dt. So simply cross multiply, we have dw or d omega is equals to alpha dt. And meron tayong given na given equation, we have dw is equals to 40 dt. So after that, we have to integrate this equation. So simply integrate from negative 60 pi to w and here 0 to t. So pag in-integrate natin yan, ang makukuha nating solution is equals to omega is equals to negative 60 pi plus integrate natin to 2t squared. So after that, dito naman tayo sa ating given na 900 revolution per minute. We have to convert it to rad per second. So simply, same procedure lang sa nauna. We have 900 revolution per minute multiplied by 1 minute over 60 seconds multiply again by 2 pi rad over 1 rev. So ang makukuha natin is negative 30 pi rad per seconds. So after natin makuha yung value natin sa converted na 900 revolution per minute into rad per second, we use this answer, substitute in omega. So we have negative 30 pi rad per second is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So solve for t tayo. So simply we have 2t squared is equals to 60 pi minus 30 pi rad per second. So simply converted, we have 30 pi 2t squared all over 2 para makancel yung 2 dito sa kabila. So we have t squared is equals to 15 pi square root of 15 pi. We have t is equal to, so we have 6.68 6.86 seconds. So we have that. And this is the answer for letter A. So for letter B, we have the time required for the wheel to reverse its direction of rotation. So for this problem naman, we have to use the equation in integration in the first part or in the letter A. So we have omega is equals to negative 600 pi plus 2t squared. So simply, equate lang natin yung omega sa 0 and then makukuha na natin yung answer. So omega or is equals to 0, negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. Lipat natin yung 60 sa kabila. 60 pi is equals to 2t squared all over 2 para makancel yung 2. And we have 30 pi is equals to t squared. And square root natin to. And then t is equals to, which is equals to 9.71 seconds. So ito na answer natin for letter B. So for letter C, we have to find the total number of revolutions clockwise plus counterclockwise earned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of torque application. So by using the formula omega, which is equals to d theta over dt. And then cross multiply lang natin, we have d theta is equals to omega dt. Substituting the formula or the value na nakuha natin sa omega kanina, which is equals to d theta is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared dt. Then after that, so integrating this part, we have integrating derivatives of theta, which is from 0 to theta 1, and this part is which is equals to integrating from 0 to 9.71. So kung nagtataka kayo kung saan nakuha yung 9.71, yun lang yung nakuha natin previous time from the previous problem, which is letter B. So integrating this factor, we have theta sub 1, which is equals to negative 60 pi t plus 2t. So 2, add lang ng 1, and then copy lang yun sa may ating denominator, kaya naging 3. So gawin natin itong 3. Limit of 0 to 9.71. So we have a value of theta sub 1, which is equals to 1220 rad, or 1,220 rad. So back doon sa ating pinakinahanap na total number of revolts, so we have N1 is equals to 1,220 over 2 pi. So which is equals din to sa 192.4. Sorry, 194.2 pala. Rev. So solving for N2, so we use this formula again. So we have d theta or derivatives theta is equals to omega dt. And then using ulit this formula or itong equation na to, is equals to d theta is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. And then integrate lang ulit natin siya with the limit of 0 to theta 2 and with the limit of 9.71 to 14, which is given in other problem 14 seconds per application. dt. So integrating this factor, we have theta 2 is equals to negative 60 pi t plus 2 t raised to 2. Mag-plus ka lang ng 1 dun sa ating exponent, and then yung ating makukuha exponent na pinlas is over lang natin dito. So we have 2t squared raised to t, the limit of 9.71 and 40. So makukuha natin ang ating theta 2, which is equals to 402 radian. I mean 410 radian pala. Sorry. So same process lang dito sa N1 para makuha natin ang N2. So ang ating N2 is 65.3 revolution. So meron na tayo, nakuha natin yung ating N1 and N2. So proceed na tayo sa ating pinakahinahanap sa example na to, letter C. We have the N total is equals to N1 plus N2. So N total is equals to N1, which is 194.2 rev plus N2 65.3 rev, which is equals to NT is equals to 259.5 rev. So ito na yung answer natin sa letter C.